If you're new here, I'm Kanita, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are continuing with our Patreon request, watching Last of Us series, and we're on episode 2 today, so let's see what it has. Let's go. Okay, let's see. We will pick up where we left the previous one. This one seems a bit shorter, by the way, only 52 minutes. Okay. Indonesia, I think that's how it's pronounced in English. Maybe a bit louder. Okay, looks like police is looking for someone. That's all I can assume. I guess for this woman, maybe? Since the camera kind of stopped on her, what did she do? Okay. Well, there was still a lot left. They are both being polite to each other. That's nice. It looks like she went willingly, but Ibu Ratna. Oh, they say it in Indonesia, just like I would say it. Republic of Indonesia. Okay, so it seems like a more normal living. So the virus isn't really like prominent here. So they didn't even like say why they are arresting her. They kind of we weren't shown even that moment of arrest. They were kind of well, let's go, and she was like, okay, fine, yeah, all right. Did they actually just want her to assess something critical? Like, not accusing her of any crime, but like needed her just to come here very fast? Is this a mushroom specimen? Yeah. Also, it was said that it's year 2003, but I kind of missed the years completely. So I'm not sure. It might be like before the whole pandemic starts, like just the starting of it, or it might be when we already have our dystopia. I'm sorry, I just didn't notice the years at all. So this is a human, a woman who was affected with this, whatever she said. Is it supposed to be a corpse? Or this is a bullet? I mean, it makes me so uncomfortable. Oh shit. So this is the place of infection. Oof, no, please. I don't want to see any like blood and stuff. Oh my god, it froze. Did I not download it well? Okay, it's back to normal. Ew. Ah, no. Is this for the tongue or? Ew. These are this mushroom. Yeah, so they called her as a specialist, not like they were accusing her of any crime. Whew, that's scary. Yeah, 30 hours ago. So we can assume this woman became aggressive, that's why she was shot in the head. Substrate? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh, I see. Yeah, I think they could also be infected a few hours later. So they were infected? Whew. Oh. So I guess she meant like the conditions on this factory are very good for these mushroom spores to like to flourish. Oh man, she got really freaked out, so she knows like how scary it is. Oh, okay. Will she say like there's no vaccine, dude? You see, like he's very scared also. They know how devastating it will be. Well, she went in hard, but I think it is not like it is horrible and how to say it. And she thinks like maybe it will worse it, but I think it won't. I think like she feels like the world is ending already, and okay, like we will bomb this city, we will destroy everyone and everything in it, but like this is not enough. I mean, it sounds horrible when I say it like this. What I want to say, let me gather my thoughts. Is it really necessary to go with such radical measures when one can assume that they will not still be the solution? So why would we do this if it won't really like help anyway? It will just maybe let the people die more quickly without suffering of being infected. But that was I'm so sorry that I didn't take note of the years, so I can't say if this is happening like before we had all our story in USA, or maybe they will show us now the year where our characters are in. Or is this like they know how devastating it is because this pandemic already happened in other countries, and they know like when it comes to their country how bad it will be once it spreads? No? Okay. This environment looks so pretty. This is such a nice location with this. Um, I don't remember the word for sphagnum. I don't know. Okay, it's like maybe you can attack us any second. We have to be wary. As you see. So yeah, there was a preface about vaccine, obviously. That was the point. Like in the first episode, it was about infection itself. So obviously it's about her, like she's not infected, so maybe you can be immune, right? Maybe a vaccine can be made somehow. But well, I said already, I think like people could just evolve in this way. But I'm not sure you can get vaccine out of this, out of that evolvement. Because it still shows that she's infected, she's just not affected, right? So the screen was red, it is here, but she's just not affected by it, you know? Oh, she has a nice sandwich, and they are eating, I don't know, coal? It looks good. And she looks so smug. I bet they're very jealous. I mean, envious, you know. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, see, he is like super disillusioned in this world. But Tess is not. Like, she's not completely disillusioned. She does have this like sliver of hope, you could say. She didn't finish the sandwich. That's a waste. Yeah, and she did go to this kind of military preparement school, so she does have some knowledge about this stuff. It's not like if I asked for a gun, you know. I would not. I would use it to just smack enemies because I don't know how to use it. Man, this location looks so good. These dilapidated buildings, this atmosphere of post-apocalypse. Very pretty. Very pretty. Man. It's so exciting. It does feel like we are exploring the location. Makes me want to play some games. Okay. So that was kind of a flashback what we saw in the beginning. Yeah, I guess this makes sense because when we saw our main character's flashback, it obviously wasn't. Yeah. Wasn't like super far back in time. So 2003 was where the infection was just spreading. So they bombed a lot of places to try and kind of slow it down. But as I said in the beginning, it didn't really help, you know, I guess. Yeah. I think it's nice. It shows like how she's curious and brave, shows some of her qualities. That's cool. Yeah. Like, see, Tess is impressed. She's like, not bad actually. You snuck there alone, you weren't afraid. And you managed to get out. Yeah, she got beat, but she wasn't murdered. I think there was like a chart with infected and like how different they can be, and also like the stages of infection. Man, this scenery is super cool. It's so nice that we can enjoy places like this in media. Obviously, I wouldn't want to like actually live in a world like this, but you know, this like atmosphere. This is so cool. Oh, this look at this little frog on the piano. Oh my god, she's adorable. Imagine a game where you're playing as a frog in this kind of world. Just chilling, playing piano. Nah, don't read. Don't know how to read. I mean, it's so pretty. There's even this like lily pads. Yeah, but she's also shorter, so there will be more of her underwater. Yeah. And come on, he said it himself. She is a kid. She wants to play around. She wants to have fun too. She's excited, new interesting location, interesting things. She wants to have some fun, dude. I think it's understandable. And then the swampy location's also so good. Ah, swamps are really cool. Mm. It looks like a dead end. I think this location. Like how much fighting gameplay we are going to have in this series. You know? Okay. So I guess. Yeah. Looks fun. Yeah, so we're just gonna chill there, wait a little bit in awkward silence. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. Trying to make small talk. Form some connection. is or was. Okay. How about some innocent ones? What's your favorite color? Yeah, that's interesting. Like they're already like being affected differently, right? So it depends on the host. Okay. I saw the subtitles, but I didn't hear her voice. Oh. There are a lot of corpses and moving corpses. Yeah, it looks like they're like crawling, like I don't know, like insects. Uh huh. Hmm. That's pretty cool. I mean, for them. No, it is important bit of information. So you know that you can kind of trigger the enemies. Parkour over the buildings. That would be cool. That's so cute. How did they make these pretty locations? Man, they are all so good. Holy shit. Wait, is this that building? Okay, I don't really remember like the sequence of events. Yeah, I remember. I think it was there too. Like in game, she was always saying to him, "I can have a weapon also. You know, I also can have some kind of gun. You know, it would be beneficial if I could protect myself with a gun." Yeah, she does have a knife, but that's for close combat. It would be nice against these things that can infect you. Well, she's already infected. That can bite you. Okay. To have some long range weaponry. Oh man, we are going to museum. That's exciting. Ooh, some corpses. Ooh. I liked that previous corpse more. This one is too fresh. Would help if they knew some sign language. In any case, I think that's the location where we get some fighting. Some enemies. And this like overgrown details are so pretty on the walls, on the ground. They look super cool. Some nice mushrooms. Some nice hand. So yeah, like this conglomerations of mushrooms, they have bodies that were obviously like long dead here, right? Oof. Some noise. Well, it's not her fault, it's fucking dark. I would make shit ton of noise if it was super bright, even. She was doing well. Not that bad. Oof. In any case, yeah, but oh, that's cool. Like, they look cool because you don't even like already see them like people, like corpses, right? It's like they're part of this already kind of nature building, right? But with that guy, yeah, it was super fresh, so obviously it was way more scary and way more human, you know? Whew. Yeah. I think, yeah, they're like, you see the silhouette, right? Yes. Yeah, but like when we breathe, for example, we also make noise. Man, this is so fucking scary. I hate stealth. Yeah, we could have started we could have started with shooting. Okay, I guess not, because shooting also makes sounds, right? So if there are more of them, on the sound of shooting, more will come. And we are kind of being cut off from each other, I think. More noise. Yeah, that's scary. And I can hold my breath for a while, but when I walk, I bump into like everything, so I wouldn't survive for long. Man, he's scared, which is understandable. um, so like you can see the state this infected is in. His whole head is like this formation. Let's get out of here. Yeah, but like when you walk like this, when you even crouch, you're still making noise. I mean, in games all the time, if you can crouch on a like stealth mission in many games, it's like assumed that enemies can't really hear you if you crouch. But I think it would still be like hearable. Oh shit. Ew. Also, how many times do you need to shoot them so they would die? I think they look pretty good. They look pretty scary, but I'm not sure. Like it's the way they move or something. I can't really take them that seriously. The enemies, yeah. So it's the best option, right? Oh, this is so pretty. This is like mansard. I'm not sure how to call it. Like a window in the roof. They look so cool always. Would be nice if we had something to disinfect it. I mean, fair, but it could break. Whew. They all have good sense of balance. Yeah, okay, so I do remember that location and what happened there. I think we were kind of separated for a bit longer, it felt. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That was a nice scene. So here you can see, that's really cool that, as I said, Tess has more hope in the future. She can see that, yeah, something might change for the best. She's allowing herself this, and she's more optimistic, you could say, whereas our guy, yeah, he is super disillusioned, and I think that backstory with his daughter, it worked in part to show like why he is so pessimistic, right? Oh man. So this was a nice scene, and I think that's very interesting considering characters like motivation and also characters development, to note these things, right? Okay, so if I remember correctly, obviously I won't say anything because like if somebody is watching it who didn't play the game, I'm just thinking about it in my head, you know, I can't help it. Okay, so we have a corpse here. I will, his name is so easy and I always forget it every second. You see that the blood is super fresh. So you can see that Tess is in a rush. So this is, I think this is like the people who were shot, killed by other people. Whew. Ah, okay. So yeah. It is now? I don't... We had to have some shootout before that, no? I think she... said it later, no? Yeah, she is. That's why she was in such a rush. Oh, it looks horrible. Yeah, oops. That's one way to put it, I guess. I mean, I really liked that scene in the game, but I remember it just a little bit differently. Let's see. We still have 6 minutes left. See, that's where her convictions, what she wants to do, what she hopes for, are getting, like, inherited by him. She's, like, putting it on him, like, as her last wish. Ew. So, as I said, she's the one who had hope, but now she's kinda giving this over to Joel, let's say. Okay, maybe I just remembered incorrectly. But I thought that first we had this shootout, I think even like with humans. Um, and then... And then she said that she's staying here. But I might remember it incorrectly. Ah, shit. I mean, it's still sad. I felt like it was... I don't know. I felt more badass in the game, but it's been a while, and I'm still upset about this. I liked her a lot. She was so cool. Ooh, why her light isn't working? Ew. Also, doesn't light immediately go out after you get it on the lighter and, like, stop touching the lighter? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I set my expectations a bit too high about the badassness of this scene, how I expected it to be. Maybe my memory isn't correct, but I'm still super upset about this, as you can see. But yeah, as I thought, this episode ends on Tess dying, so yeah, I bet it would be different if I was just watching it blind. I didn't have maybe like certain expectations towards these scenes, but it's just one of the moments that I thought I remembered it well, and I remembered it very differently. And it felt to me that it was such a badass moment for Tess, and like cool and obvious, like sad at the same time. But this version just made me feel sad, and yeah, maybe I was expecting a bit too much from this, but yeah, after they after this scene. Where they met the infected in the museum, I thought, oh, this is the scene I remember where I think they were separated, and Tess was beat in this scene, so probably like the moment where we say goodbye to her will come soon, and that will be a nice way to end the episode. Yeah, and I was right in thinking that. Yeah, I just thought that we met some like not infected people there, and we actually had a shootout with them. We went even to the second floor. It was pretty bright in this building, and then the Tess said, "You go, and I'm staying here." And Joel was like, "What the fuck? You have to go with us." And she said, "No, I'm already infected. And I won't survive anyway, so I will stay here and kind of hold the enemies off for you, and you go with this girl because she's like our ray of hope." And yeah, I already expressed my thoughts how I like the development here that Tess. I was super upset when she was out of the picture because I liked her more than Joel, but I think it's cool how she as I guess supporting character here, since yeah, she wasn't with us for that long, so I guess we can say that she is a supporting character for Joel, to actually like give him a bit more motivation, because it was she agreed to deliver early there. She was the driving force for this, and he wasn't really into that, but now he has to honor what she asked him to do. So even though she isn't here as this driving force, he will still continue on with this task because she asked to. So this now he has some kind of motivation. Maybe yeah, he doesn't share the same feeling of optimism and hope as her, but still this is a little bit of nice development, thanks to this event, let's say, this loss again, which of course sucks. He had Tess as like a partner here, his best friend. I don't know, like I didn't see any romantic feelings with them, so but they were still kind of precious to each other, obviously. They, I think, partners in a general sense of word would be the best description, and he lost his partner, and now the only thing he has is this girl that he doesn't have the best relationship with, but yeah, now he has to continue this quest with her. And there were a lot of other things that happened that I still kind of remember vaguely. I think the third episode, as I was told, will still be the events that I should remember, and then a little bit of the fourth, and then we are already going in blind from like some part of the fourth episode, so it might be a different experience when I am not sitting there like more like remembering the events and comparing them, but more like I will actually follow the story more genuinely, I would say. So But in any case, I hope you still enjoyed my reaction. This was again a great episode. What I want to say is that the locations, the sceneries, they're just perfect. I'm super impressed. They look fantastic. Holy shit. Yeah, I think that now that's all that I wanted to say. So please share your thoughts without spoilers, of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see ya.